I'm Sarah.
I'm Helen.
And welcome to UKPOP, where we keep it real. We're back. Episode 11.
Yay. Do the claps in there. We've got a guest. You hear those sultry tones? Oh yeah.
You meant mine?
You laughed at mine.
Wow,
great. You laughed at you. That was amazing.
We are joined once again by Hannah.
Yay.
Hannah,
hello everyone. I'll do the claps in this time.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucked. Yeah, nailed it.
If you add like an explosion effect or something, that'd be really good. Yeah, hi guys.
Basically, we owe Hannah money, so she's like, get me on the podcast, or I will break your legs.
Exactly, so, I've got a bat with me right now.
Just that
she
short.
doesn't like the songs. She's breaking her legs. Good thing we chose Triple H, huh? Just kidding.
I cannot wait for that.
Well, actually, I've never heard it, so I'd like to know. Like, I've never heard their stuff. I just think.
I feel really bad about
You're just like, oh dear. I can't wait.
I'm actually indifferent to the song. Heather's most decidedly not indifferent, but you will find out a bit later.
But we're back again after our milestone.
Yeah, we got episode 10.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
It seems like just minutes ago we were recording episode. I don't know why I'm breaking
it's so recent, like
seems like just minutes ago, but it just seems like mere minutes ago. But yeah, we're back for episode 11. Mm-hmm. We bring in the noise, we bring in the funk,
and we've got an interesting mix of new songs this week. Yeah. I wouldn't say they're all bangers like the last episode. Actually, no, not even the last one. They were not bangers. That's a lie. But
I think you're going to wonder why I can't really.
The new one, so hey, we got to keep up with what's being put out like now, and this is it. So
yeah, unfortunately, this is what
we have this time for you. So
I have to admit, right? I was reading. I think it's I've got it on our Twitter, but they were reviewing. It's like a group of people, and they review K-pop, kind of like we do. Mm-hmm. And they were listing their top 5-ish or whatever albums of the year, and right off the bat, the first thing that they say in this little transcript is that they're disappointed with 2018.
Really?
Yeah, and K-pop. And I read it and I was like, thank you.
Wow.
Me friggin' too. Like, I wouldn't say there's been no good songs, mm-hmm. but there has not been the level of bangers that I was hoping for.
Because we had like who's missing this year that would have made it a good
year? I don't know. But I just think that there's a lot of groups who are probably doing their comebacks the second half of the year.
Right.
I don't know if there's anyone missing in particular. That's a good question, because we've had stuff from GOT7
mm-hmm.
and Monster X who you can normally rely on to do bangers. We've even had Super Junior come back, and they were good. So the stuff that's come out, there has been good stuff, but I don't think there's been the volume of good stuff.
Right.
I think there has been sort of a hangover in K-pop from Jonghyun.
Okay.
I feel like there was kind of a hangover from that. And on top of that, don't forget, I think it was January or February, the focus was on the Winter Olympics.
Right.
So maybe that's why it was that they were focusing all of the energy on that.
Oh yeah, that was in Pyeongchang, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so they had all of their effort, like entertainment was centered around that, mm-hmm. and more so in the last year, I think there has been like a bigger push for more groups to go into the American market, because can we just have you seen that the cast of Mission Impossible have been
they went on Running Man, didn't they? I didn't see the episode though. I haven't watched it because a good nod or a bad nod.
So I haven't watched it.
Okay.
I'm going to. Running Man is such a banger of a show. It's so funny. Kwang Soo is the funniest guy. Lee Kwang Soo, he's like the really tall guy on Running Man. He's hilarious. I just love him. Like, if you have to watch on Netflix, there's a show called The Sound of Your Heart.
Oh, yeah, I remember you recommending this to me.
He's in it, and he's such an idiot in that show. It's so funny. He makes it, but he's really funny. He's on loads of variety shows and stuff, and he's just great on it. So he in itself is just enough reason to watch it. But I'm sorry, Henry Cavill is going to be like, my worlds are colliding. Do you even understand?
Oh,
like the Cavill, who is so boring but attractive, is going to go on one of the best Korean TV shows.
Oh,
I'm
hell,
hyped.
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, I'm happy for you too.
Your homework before episode 12 is to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you tell us about it.
I will watch it as well.
Oh my god,
actually.
actually.
And
it's
then
alright.
and then we'll chat.
Yes, and I'll be like very disappointed that Henry didn't pop a show.
He was clothed the whole time.
He does
What?
look. I have seen like stills, not even promotional things. His face looks weird.
Do you think
Really?
he's
His face is big. Like I can't explain the bigness of the face. There's no stubs. It's just all clean shaven, which is normally a good look.
But
there's
It's like
something
swollen, like is
Does
it like
Yeah, maybe it's like a sleep.
Could be. It's just a bit.
swollen.
Yeah, maybe he. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not
Okay.
confident that he's going to be as good. But at the same time, Tom Cruise, watchable and everything.
Mhm.
So I'll watch it.
Balances
It's
it out.
good. Check it out. Check it
Alright.
out. Episode 12. But yeah, I feel like we've had some good songs in the last 10 episodes. I'm just hoping that the second half of the year will actually be better.
I think
Mm.
I have a feeling it might be literally only because Monster X are making a Japanese comeback. So obviously
In September.
2018 saved,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
and apparently Taemin is having a Japanese comeback as well.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's so
Yeah,
cute.
so-
Taemin's Japanese, wasn't his Japanese though. It was his solo album. All the promo stuff got cut off in December because of
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of
But
course.
he was right in the middle of it all. Like he was purely right in the middle of everything. So yeah, I can see him. I can see that happening.
And you said
Yeah.
Red Velvet might be
Red Velvet might be
yeah,
making a comeback.
in August or something.
Freaking out. It's gonna be
So
hard.
take a minute. Take a
It's
minute.
so good. I don't know who else though. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be. Hopefully there'll be better songs. Because I think this happened last year as well. I have a feeling that loads of bangers came out from like around August. So
I think there's rumours EXO might be as well. I don't know if that's
ooh.
unless it's just a fan theory thing. Because people, I think it was in one of their videos. One of the members said something, and apparently that he said in a couple of videos recently, and they're like, "Oh, is he referring to their comeback?" I don't
Ooh.
know. But it got picked up by Korea Boo, and it just blew up. Which is probably what happened. But yeah, there's rumours they might be coming back as well.
Ooh,
But love a bit of
so.
EXO.
Mm.
Hopefully, the second half of the year might have some
We'll see.
Maybe
might have some big tunes.
maybe we will. So we'll just have to see.
Until then, we have.
We'll make do with the first song on our newbies list.
Yeah. So first up, we have GFRIEND and Sunny Summer.
어디 갈까 오늘 밤 고백할까 이 순간 기분도 여름여름하니까 우리도 떠나볼까 어딘가 차차차 차가워 예민한
That was GFRIEND and Sunny Summer.
Yeah, it was, man.
Han seemed to be getting into it.
I really liked
Tell us
it. I thought it was so cute. So I had like a disco vibe to it, which was quite nice. They've all got nice voices. Obviously, it's nothing like complex, but they can hold a tune. So that's nice. I thought the outfits were really cute in the video. Yeah, it's just a nice like summery song.
Super
It's just,
girly, isn't
yeah, it's just it was good. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's not amazing, but yeah, it's good. I like it. Yeah. You guys are like, wow.
I liked it. Again, we're back to the what's your concept kind of thing for a girl band. Like, theirs is cute, it's girly, it's very. This is like you say, it's simple. It's kind of forgettable too. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they had a comeback in a couple of months, you'd be like,
Who are they?
yeah,
was it the song?
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did. Hey, nice. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh my god, yeah. But it's harmless pop in it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, but it's not amazing.
Yeah.
GFRIEND, I think they have a similar kind of fan base to Twice, but not on the same scale. Nowhere near as big. But they are popular. I think, when I say they went viral for the wrong reasons, it's not really the wrong reasons, but I think there's a video of them like performing, but it was a really slippery stage, and they were trying to keep their balance and stuff.
God.
And
Was it like outside or something?
I don't know. I think it might have been one of them kind of outdoor shows, but like, but that it went viral. But they're just a girl band. They're nothing amazing. Like,
yeah.
But this is what I mean about, this is the peak time for bands to be releasing kind of summery music, releasing stuff for their concerts and that, and then it kind of, I wouldn't say it's weak, but it's not amazing.
It's not strong. Yeah, it's not as strong.
And there's no particularly amazing voices in there, is there?
Yeah.
At least you, with Twice, at least you remember Dance the Night Away with.
Because I hated it.
Yeah, because you remember that you hate it and why.
This
and
is
if
true.
you love it and you love Twice,
Yeah, you
like
know
it
why
because
you
it's
love
Twice.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, GFRIEND's just there.
It's good. It's just
This-
good. Yeah.
Like, oh, we need a summer track. Here we go. And then they
It was
just
like
done
Elvis.
this one. Yeah, like a really
Whatever
sweet
that was called.
Saccharine Elvis one we did the other time. But
And then,
yeah,
like, what was the other way you described it? It was like computer game save music. The credits.
oh yeah, there was a
This-
few.
That's what
But
this sounds
I was
like.
like, yeah, just very. We're waiting for something else to happen. And that's what it feels like with GFRIEND. Actually, you're just waiting for them to do something else.
Yeah.
You're waiting for something else to come along, like for them to really put out something memorable. But it's fine if you like GFRIEND, you'll like it. You know, like, obviously, you will. Like it's for the
That's
fans
straight
who
up.
love
If
it.
you like it, you like it. Get out if you like it, to be quite honest.
Okay, this next one we
Not much
have.
to say about that one, is there?
Yeah, it's
It's
okay. It's like
It's summer, I guess. Like,
yeah.
if you was
Anyway,
I got a
yeah.
road trip on a holiday and you just like, let's just put something
Just stick
on.
that on. Yeah.
Sunny summer. And you're like, yeah, but then the tape gets stuck and you just get that one song for the rest of the ride.
You just like-
You're so angry, you're like, do you know what,
Just
when we
crash
get
the
there, let's
car.
all just go to our rooms.
You're gonna start falling out because you're grumpy. Like, look, just go.
Yeah.
Drive it off a cliff.
Sunny summer. And it just gets further away. And the only thing that survives is the radio, and it keeps playing that.
What a horror film! It's like it's a constant song. You're like,
You did it, you guys.
so descend into madness.
Yeah, we're copywriting that. No one take our idea. Okay,
Yeah,
no one take it.
Exactly.
Just so you know.
It's on file.
See you next time.
But-
Sunny summer. That's the name of the film. Sunny summer.
From Sunny Summer, we now have. Well, they're not related. I'm not sure why I said that. But the next
Golden sun, sunlight, golden.
the sun is
days,
golden. The
time.
next one we have is
Genius.
Golden Child.
The Reach.
It's based
Wow,
on-
you come to our podcast and you boil me off like that. And you come to our podcast.
It's one of my hours.
Oh my gosh. I'm wounded.
Continue.
Wow.
Fully wounded.
Oh gosh, dude. This is Let Me. Anyway, if I'm not my Golden Child. Shut up. You're on the reach.
한 시간도 못 잤나 봐
That was 10 piece golden child.
DJ voice.
That was golden child. People let me. Golden child.
And number 6 is here.
What do we think?
Oh, it's cute. Like that. But it's like GFRIEND, it's good. And that's it. Do you know what I
reminds
mean?
me of.
Oh yeah.
Most part
Yeah.
remind me of that. You know how much I love that song by One Direction. I didn't care.
The 17 one did in a roundabout way.
Yeah, yeah.
I really did. It's the kind of boppy, like pop rock, punchy.
Except that if
Right.
One Direction did this, they'd all be standing around like.
Oh yeah,
trying to
literally
find
just
the sound.
instead of
These
actual
guys
pulling off dance moves.
killing it with their
Yeah.
cheeky smiles.
They did everything in that video.
But there are 10 of them.
There are 10 of them. Yeah. Why?
It's
That's
a
my
lot,
next
isn't it?
question.
It's
Now
a
the next
lot.
question. How do you pick your favourite? Who stands out? What about
There's
Golden
little,
Child keeps you
little
coming
Gary
back?
who does. I don't know.
For a second I was like, Gary.
Gary.
I missed that. Which one is he?
It's mostly newer bands, I find, but when they introduce these bands, and it always, I don't know why I'm always so surprised by it, but like when someone has an English name, like I don't remember if it's, I think it is 17, I might be completely wrong, but there is a band where one of the members is called Vernon.
Yo, that's cool.
And I was like, Vernon is not a child's name.
Really not.
That's
No one under the age of 48 years old with the name Vernon.
It's
And
got to
I
be a
was
stage
specific,
name.
But that was the law that was passed. And no one, but
No way.
So-
and why would you? If it was a stage name, why would you choose?
Yeah, of
that?
all the names. Yeah, it's a bit of...
I mean, bless him, but
and
what?
because and
Weird.
let's also not forget that there's no letter V in the Korean alphabet. So why are you choosing Vernon? Why would you choose a name that they literally would pronounce?
They don't even know how to... Yeah.
It would not be pronounced correctly. Choose a different name.
Come on,
If it was
man.
his name, then I'm sorry we just cussed you out for your parents' choices. But then again, they should have made better choices. That's so rude.
But it's I don't know if it's like you were saying with new bands. There's a lot of them. They're all quite young. I don't know if it's the song they're putting out as opposed to the band. I don't know if this idea of individual characters in bands is going out of fashion. So they're just like, here's this collective and they sound like this, like them.
You know what? You're right. I think so.
Maybe, which is, it's a shame if that's where it's going, to be honest.
Because I mean, think about NCT and what they're doing with NCT. There are some actually within NCT. There are some really talented individual members. But if the plan is to keep adding and rotating, what's going to happen? And we're going to have a sugar babe situation.
Who's Mutia? Yeah.
Mucha was in the 7 lineup and then she moved out. But yeah, I see your point. But I like this. I think it's very straightforward pop. It's more catchy than Sunny Summer.
Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
Oh, I thought Sunny Summer was
Wrong.
more
So
catchy.
anyway,
Dang!
We told you about this bonus, man.
it's having an
You guys
opinion
invited
thing.
me, that's what I'm going to say. You guys invited me.
Would be wrong.
Because you're not meant to
Insulting
agree.
us with your wrongness, man. Like, can't handle it.
How come you preferred Sunny
Brought
Summer?
me out here,
to-
guys.
How come
This is
you're
what you
wrong?
get.
How come you preferred Sunny Summer to Let Me?
I just found the tune just more catchy, I think, than this one. Because literally, there's probably about like a dozen other songs that sound like "Let Me." Like
Name all of them. Name all the dozen.
One Direction. One Direction. No,
Take me home. As we're talking, that's all I can think of.
I just think, yeah,
So
just
you
says,
are right.
it's two. That was a bit. They're both average.
Yeah.
But I think that one's a bit more average than the first one.
Wait, no, but what does that mean? A
What
bit
do you
more
mean?
average?
Yeah.
Does that mean not as good or a bit better?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
I think maybe, yeah, probably a bit better. Yeah. No, like, yeah, Sunny Summer's a bit better
Wow.
than Let Me, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's right. Yeah, I said it. That's
I
right.
mean, you'll be on help.
So-
Right.
Now what?
I've never seen wrongness so close to
poison.
never been this close to wrongness. Let me
Don't know what to do with that now. It'll be
Remix.
spot on, man.
Nice little mash up there.
It'd be interesting to see if Golden Child put out something like this next, which they probably will.
It's been around for about a year, I think.
Oh,
Golden Child.
really?
Because when I first saw this song, I was like, I know of Golden Child, but I don't know any of their other songs.
Okay.
And it kind of surprised me that I think it was August or July of last year that they debuted. I'm sure of it. But I just don't know any. I've just not paid attention to them. And I do think that they're probably not going to be. They're not going to be a big band. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think they're going to take off. They might do. Most of these little bands, even like now, because of the TV shows and the labels will introduce the rookies and stuff, people become fans of idols before they've debuted and say they know about them, and I'm not into that. I'm not about that. like I think it's the NCT, the next NCT lineup is being announced, and people are like, oh my god, I'm so happy for this one. He's worked so hard ever since SM Rookies or whatever.
Oh, wow.
How do you know this literal teenager from his trainee days? This is freaky. I'm not getting involved with that.
No.
Once you release them songs, once you go on Music Bank, then I'll be involved with it, but not until then. But I don't foresee Golden Child being one of them big bands that breaks across the across the world. Doesn't have, though. I don't think they will. That sounds really horrible, but tough news.
Them's facts, okay?
Them's facts.
I don't make the rules. Well, why don't we do our next song?
Yeah,
No.
this is a big favourite of Helen's. She wanted us to do this first in the episode because she was so
I can't wait
excited.
to watch you guys watching this, okay? And then you'll understand where I'm coming from. I can't wait, and you'll see what I've had to put up with in my brain.
Tell us what it is. Tell us what you're mad about. What's the song?
Well, the song is... We'll hear the song and then I'll run my mouth about it. This is Retro Future by Triple H.
Yeah.
Not yay. Immediate reactions. Immediate reactions. I need to know what you think.
Weird.
That was my first word as well. I was going to say weird. The song itself, I guess, because it's meant to sound futuristic. The song itself sounds like all chopped and screwed and a bit like wiry and electro, but it's just. What is it? Why? Why are they thinking about retro future? What is it about?
So pointless song.
Yeah, why? What's it? What's the message?
Yeah.
I mean, even like club songs have the message that I'm gonna get drunk or whatever I'm going out. This is. I'm not sure. It's not often we get down.
It's like, I don't know. I know it doesn't make sense, but then there's a lot of songs that are good that kind of don't make sense.
But is this song good?
I need time to process it. I think at first I'm thinking it's catchy, Like the song is actually quite catchy, but I just think it's a bit weird. Like I just don't get what they're trying to do. If that makes sense. Like I know they're trying to be sexy and they're trying to be a bit like weird and quirky, but they're just sort of overdoing it just a little bit.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I'm so annoyed. It's just such an irritating. Everything about it is a mess. I hate it. Sorry, I have to speak my mind.
Go ahead.
Because so I don't understand the purpose behind this. Triple H is made up of 3 separate idols. Hyuna is the girl. She's a solo artist, but she previously was in. I think she was in Wonder Girls. So like she's been in 2 that I know of, 2 other girl bands.
Was she in Sister?
No, she was. So that was Hyuna.
Yeah, it's a different one.
Yeah, Hyuna is. She was in a group called 4 Minute and. Yeah, Wonder Girls. So she's been around. She's only like 26, but she's been in K-pop for a real long time now. The other 2 is Hui and E'Dawn from Pentagon.
Right.
Song.
Oh, okay.
I
I recognise the guy with the curtains now from. Yeah, that one.
And it's called They're called Triple H because all the names begin with H. Obviously, E'Dawn is a stage name. His name is like Hyojong or something. But that's the concept of them. Is that they're 3 idols and they've got the letter H at the beginning of their names, and they're going to do this song. And people have noticed that in the videos they put out, E'Dawn and Hyuna tend to be grinding up on each other, something rotten, and Hui's just there. He's an absolute cutie pie, and there's no way you would get him doing none of that dirty shit. He's a good boy. The first song they had was really quite controversial in terms of the video. It was called 365 So Fresh, and it's like a Bruno Mars sounding song. It's actually really good, but the video shows them committing crimes, and then I think they jump off a building together or something. Okay, right. So it's kind of like, oh, this is a bit kind of a gritty video. And then they had a little mini album out and they did some performances. Again, it was Hyuna and E'Dawn and Hui on the side. And now they've come out with this. I don't know why they made a comeback. I think they should have done that one EP and then just dropped off the face of the earth. Because what's the point? This is nothing. It's a rubbish song. The video is an absolute mess. Oh, God, it's like it's almost as if, to me, it seems like 3 kids in school who like know each other, and they've very, very rashly made the decision to make a band together. None of them have any discernible musical talent. You wouldn't know from this how good of a musician and singer who he is. And Hyuna, she keeps doing that same baby voice, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like it so much, is because Hyuna can sing, but she always does this baby voice, and it's really irritating. I don't see the point of it. There's so many times in this video where she does something sexy and she's got the deadest eyes, and you just know that that's her thing. Is like, if you watch her videos, you see her performances, it's overly sexual, and that's Hyuna's thing, is that she's really pushing it with all the sexy stuff. And then when you see her in interviews or talking as a person, she's so shy, and she's like just like any other Korean woman. This is all put on, and I feel like there's something uncomfortable about her whole image. But aside from that, the song is pants. The song is just wrong, mate.
Future,
rubbish.
Retro future.
Stop trying to make this song a thing.
Retro future. Retro future. Everybody. Retro future. Retro future.
Retro future. I like it. No, I do hate it. I hate it so much still. Like, you can't.
No.
No, it's irritating.
I love that you don't love it.
The video is
so
ugly.
Funny.
Everything. I also watched a performance of it. It looks a mess. Like
really?
On stage, it looks a mess, and I think it's because there are other co-ed groups. There are other groups where there's. Did we do one? Did we do a co-ed group at some point? I don't think we did.
I don't think we have.
Boys and girls. For some reason, I have it in my head that we did a song by one, but I don't think we did at any point. I could just look through because I've got them. But it doesn't work with this. I think the idea of it is that, like, oh, you've got the bad boy, you've got E'Dawn, you've got the one who's, just in the middle, which is
he's kind of what is he?
And then
you've
got Hyuna, who's like femme fatale, but half the time she looks like she just doesn't want to be there. She's nuts, and like, and her songs are catchy as hell, which is the irritating thing about it. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, I get what you were saying
this.
when you said you don't know why they came back. I guess it has this sort of feel of just a reminder that we are still Triple H, we are still here. This is our song.
But if I do,
Why are they still why?
And that's the point.
I think it's pretty, for me, I think it's pretty because I'm not used to seeing that kind of K-pop video, I think. That's probably why I'm a bit like shocked by it, because it's just so un-K-pop to me.
Oh my god.
That might be why.
Fiona had a song out last year, I think it was last year, called Lip and Hip.
Oh yeah, I'm
Did
thinking.
you see it? And the video is so over the top. She's like showing her pants all the time, where she's eating a banana, or she's it's like over the top, and that's her thing. It's like, I'm Hyuna and I'm sexy, and like it's just I find it boring to be honest, and it's fake.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean, she's not. There's like, I'm telling you, if you watch this video, she's just, her eyes are so dead at times where she's meant to be looking sexy, and you're just like, oh Hyuna, stand up for yourself, girl. Like, stick with the cuteness if you want to. Jesus. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just rambled about how much I hate that.
No, it's good.
I feel strong. What's our, oh my god, we're already on to the last movie.
We have UNB now.
Yeah.
Black Hearts.
Yeah.
Just
Black Heart, baby.
Is this another bad one?
Well, you'll see. No, it's a boy band, so it's alright.
It's a boy band song, isn't it? It's fine. I think there's nothing about it. I'm not familiar with UMB's other stuff, but I guess there's nothing about it where you go, oh, that's a UMB song. Like, it could literally be any other boy band. I think you
They're
could put it
pretty new. They are quite new. I think this year they've only been around for this year. I think because they were. I thought I'll include them. like we can really help them by putting them on our podcast. I guess so, because I don't think we've had any. Also, we had GFRIEND, Golden Child, Triple H. Usually, no, I'm wrong. It's just that usually in at least one of the groups that we cover in an episode will be from a TV show, and I think last episode we didn't have any. The interesting thing about UMB is that they're from one of them TV talent shows,
right?
But they're made up of members from all other bands. But it's like this is the new band they're in, so it's a band where they didn't necessarily do as well. So their existing idols moved into a new band together. I just think it's kind of cute, and they get a chance to. So this is still their maybe second or third song, so they're still super super new. I don't know anything about their fan base or if they've got like a fandom name or whatever. I think this is a really boy bandy song. That's why I chose it, because I think I've focused a lot more on girl bands in the last year or so, and I think this is just Yeah, there's nothing outstanding about this song, but I just really liked it. I think I came across it on a fan cam video that someone posted on Twitter, and maybe it was the chorus that I caught, but I just thought they looked really good. Like they were really confident on stage, doing quite a complicated dance routine. But then again, see, this is what I mean about the numbers thing. There's 9 of them. And I think we were saying in the video, they double up, don't they? It looks like they're doubling up, like they're dancing against themselves. Sometimes having that many people on stage can look cluttered up, but if you're doing the right thing with it, if you're using those numbers to your advantage, you can make something really, really good. Like BTS do it all the time with their backing dancers. They use them in routines like Not Today and things like that. When they have a lot of people on stage, they make it worth it, and I think UMB is going to be like one of them kind of bands. I don't know. I've got a good feeling about UMB.
That's good. I think yeah, because the song is so boy band. For me, it was a bit forgettable. Like the song's fine, but that's pretty much what I got for it. Although I did like their choreography though. I did like the dance offs they had. I thought they did that really well. I don't know though. I'm not sure. I think I need to listen to more of their stuff. I think listen to some of the other songs and get a better impression of UMB. But they all sound fine. They can all dance. They can all sing. That's what you want in a boy band.
Yeah.
And they've pulled it off. They're polished. You know.
There's a mullet.
Yes.
There's mullet haircut
they're
in there.
on trend with the mullet. You know.
What has happened?
I
That's
don't
made
know why
that
they
thing?
keep making this a thing.
I know that
like
like
seeing
90s
anyone else.
fashion has come back, but not the mullet.
That's like big time.
Don't want to see it on anyone else. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see where they go. I think I want to check out their other stuff. But it's good that, like you said, that they're being given a chance to debut and like be idols because that's what they wanted to do. You know, so that's good, and that's good for them. You know, and more power to them.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
Yeah.
We
And
did it
obviously
for
they're
you and me.
going to skyrocket now because we've got mentioned.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
You
they
don't
should
need
be
to thank
thanking
us.
us, really.
Yeah, just give us a little shout
You
out.
are so welcome.
Watch out, tit for tat.
You are so welcome, UMB. You are so welcome.
Okay, well, now we're going to move on to our K-pop classic section.
Yes,
Classics.
yes. Got a good one, I think. Anyway, this episode, really good classic. And this is Block B and Her.
Oh, we nailed it.
Jesus 무슨 말이 필요해 모두 널 작품이라고 불러 Just a little bit of 유격하게 아껴 baby Yeah, yeah
Woo! Block B. Yep. It's excellent, baby. Wow, 놀라워 또 하나 위 없이 아름다우신 그녀의 자태 보통 여자 명함 또 못 내밀고 끼리끼리 뭉쳐니 험담을 나누겠지 자 들어 주위에 늦게 놈들 주위 자식들 하나같이 외모지상 주의 억지로 뒤통수한 대 맞은 듯이 머릿속에 띵하고 어지러워 Jesus 무슨 말이 필요해 모두 널 작품이라고 불러 Just a little bit of 유격하게 아껴 baby 뭐 하나 빠짐없이 예쁘구나 Hell 아니 벙벙해 너 말곤 전부 평범해 아찔하게 뻗은 곡선
That was Block B and Her. What do you think, Lynn?
Han, what do you think?
I loved it. It was so
Yay.
good. The video is so cute as well, and they remind me of Monster X like a lot. I know they were around before Monster X, but I think it's just the whole attitude. Like they're quite edgy. You can tell each one's got their own personality, their own style. They know what they're doing. Like they're quite self-aware, I think, and they're just that's why they remind me of Monster X. But I loved it. It was so cute. They're really good.
Yeah,
That's the first Block B song I've ever heard. But
I
yeah,
love Block B
they're
so
so
much.
good.
They're so funny. Like the videos are always, they never disappoint. They've usually got something a bit twisted or a bit funny about it. Block B is such a good boy band. Like they've always got this little kind of an edge to them. So the two like main rappers, in my opinion, Zyko, who we did We do get one of his songs.
He maybe something he's been on, definitely.
Yeah.
He's on a new Crush one, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But we did. I swear we did a Zyko song. We might not have.
And we might have done as
I have
non-K, as
you
non-pop.
and me. Did we do that? I feel like we might have it.
Maybe
Yeah.
on non-pop.
Him and P.O. are the two kind of main rappers. P.O.'s got the bright pink hair in this video. And they, to me, they're like the sound of Block B. But their videos always have like something funny. Like this is just like a cartoon, this video, isn't it? But they have another one. There's a song called Jackpot where the video is like set in a circus, and they're taking this girl around a circus. And they're just scaring the shit out of her. And they don't care. They're relentless. They're scaring her, and they're like, this is great. And they can also do ballads. Like they've got a song called Toy, which is earnest, but they pull it off. You know, even though they're like jokers like this, and they've got a subunit called Block B Bastards, like BASTARZ. But like bastards. But they had some good songs, though. They're really good. It's just
That is amazing.
so funny. But I just love it. I think it's a really, really fun song. I think this might have been the second or third Block B song I ever heard, and I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
And they're so committed. For like Zyko does a lot of stuff, like he does a lot of solo work, and he does stuff with rappers. Like he's a legitimate rapper, and he does all this kind of more R&B and hip hop stuff outside of K-pop, but then he comes back to the group and he's in it. Like he does the dances and everything. So just like that ethic that he's got of like I came from K-pop, and even though I'm doing all this extra stuff,
That's good.
Yeah, I really like her as well. Agree with everything you guys have said about it. It's frantic, it's fast, it's silly, it's wild. The video's hilarious. Like Hannah was saying, they all have their own personality, and that really comes through.
Yeah.
And I think the stronger the members are as people, the better the band is. I find if they're not particularly strong characters, then it can be a bit weak compared to, especially if there's lots of them.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Weak. But they're not, and they gel together really well. And like Helen said, they commit to the song, to the dance, to the silliness of it, because it's fun, right? They're pop stars, it's fun, they're making music that they like. And hers brilliant. It's not like anything I've heard so far since I've been getting into K-pop. It's just really unusual.
Only Block B could have done this song.
I think they pulled it off. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's
it's good. I love it.
And the video, like you can't, I can't listen to the song without thinking of parts of the video. Like with Zyko saying to the emu or the street or whatever, I want to hug and kiss it, like just so right in front of it, like what are you doing with a braid in a car in the woods? So weird. But yeah, we'll do more Block B at some point because they bang, they're the best. We're gonna do cheeky little comeback throwback now.
Yes,
Slightly different because normally we do like a really K-pop group, don't we? But we're going to go back to someone we've already...
I'll go Yoon Mi Rae.
We already did this on non-K-pop. What did we do? Jan Mott. Yeah. So Yoon Mi Rae is back with a banger. So remember the order: comeback,
throwback.
So we're going to do the comeback first.
Rigging it up like
we do. We did 2 whole episodes in the wrong order. So the first song that her comeback is called "You and Me."
You and me, 아슬아슬한 사이. 너와 chemistry, 가끔은 나도 떨려. 오해하지 않기로 해. 기분 탓인 건 맞는데 누가 뭐래도 we're just friends. 친구 이상이 아닌데. You and me, 알듯 말듯한 사이. 왜 그럴 때 있지 하지 말람 더해. 낯선 표정이 더 끌려. That's just my friend. 아닌 척 해봐도 보여 내 눈에. That's just my friend. 숨겨봐도 숨길 수가
I'm still playing.
That's good.
See, just had to finish off the chorus there. Nailed it. What do we think, guys?
It's nice.
Yeah,
I
I
like
it
it.
as well.
It's
Really
nice.
chilled out. It's
Yeah.
sort of easy song to listen to.
Yeah.
Easy song to get into. It's got a 90s kind of R&B, maybe like early Brandy
noughties,
sort
yeah.
of back, like sort of, yes, maybe something Brandy would have put out when she first started.
Yeah, oh my god,
like back in the
Brandy.
day. Yeah, that kind of feel, but I really like the retro sound of it, and it suits her voice really
Yeah.
well.
Mm.
She's
Her
got
voice
really-
is so unusual, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's lovely, and she doesn't have to try very hard, and she's not here. She's not belting anything out. But it's really nice though. It suits her voice so much. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's nice. I like
But
it.
the rap, I am sorry.
Oh, I thought it was catchy.
What?
Keep it 100.
What?
That's my favourite bit.
Juno Flow. I am sorry, sir.
Keep it 100.
I am sorry.
Sir.
Sir. Excuse
Sorry,
me.
sir.
Excuse me.
Sir.
It was.
I don't get it though. Yoon Mi Rae can rap. Why didn't she just take over? She's got.
Why don't you just do it?
She's in a rap troupe, man. Why didn't she get
Why
someone
don't you do
like?
it?
You go bang, bang.
Yeah,
that's it,
so
right?
like,
Bang.
like it's just a really
Shut up.
affected, like drawling. This is how Americans rap, so
Yeah.
I'm going to do it as
Yeah.
well.
I think he's from America.
Then why does it? I don't know. I don't think
Let's
he's from
find
America.
out.
Then
I'm pretty sure Juno Flow is
then he should.
Korean American,
It
which
just-
is but it's too much.
Yeah, it sounds like he's copying them. Like if you do your own thing, like you don't have to imitate.
Yeah,
rappers.
American.
That's what it
American.
sounds like.
Yeah, Korean
He's
American.
a Korean American. It's still shocking. Like it just.
Is he also
So shocking.
is he 15 years old? 'Cause,
Yeah. 25.
yeah, so 15.
Like there's
Yeah.
There's literally no excuse for it though. Like no, then there's he's 25. There's no excuse.
yeah, exactly.
There's no excuse for
You
it.
got a college education?
It's a shame it lets the song down. If she could release a version that didn't have
It
him
didn't
on it.
have that. It doesn't fit.
It doesn't
right.
need it. It doesn't even
need it.
fit. She's like, oh, it's just my friend. I think it sounds quite romantic or something, or that she wants to be romantic, and
And then
then
he
not.
comes up and he's like,
yeah,
I thought of this
body's
bit
banging.
where I
Body's
said like,
banging.
body's banging, but body bag, and she got me dead.
Oh.
You rhyme it, and she's like, do you know what, son? Like, why don't you just sit down? And he's like, but you said I can do
if I say yes, will you leave me alone?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, fine. And then unfortunately he's on it.
And they tried to tell him the wrong day to tell him to record.
And it was just
But
really
he's so
like-
stupid, he came the day later anyway, and he actually was there on time. And that's just my friend.
It's so annoying, but otherwise the song is magic. But it's just
Yeah.
let's sit down, and I'm not happy.
Oh.
Oh, it's just,
The
yeah,
video's a
lazy
little bit
ass rap.
cheesy for me.
Yeah,
it
it's a
reminds
bit
me of.
cheesy.
Do you remember? I can't even remember the name of the song because it was that insignificant. But Jerry Halliwell brought out a song a couple of years ago, and she had a video just like this, where it was like her and people.
Is it Look at Me?
No,
No,
look at that,
it's
but
ages
I'm talking
ago.
about like
Yeah.
3 years ago, less than.
I know she had a new
God.
song out, like in the past couple of years, but I never
and
saw
it was awful. It was all people like looking at the camera and smiling, and just like being really earnest and not understanding that this was one of the worst music videos. And she was singing and she was giving it her all, and
No.
it was really bad. No, but there were obviously people who just never get cast in anything, and she was just like, "Who's the cheapest extra that I
Yeah,
can
just
get
put
for
stick him in the
music
video. That's
I
interesting
remember.
you said that
I remember
actually.
now that you've mentioned that. Were they like in just like all casually dressed in this video?
And it was in a white background.
Yeah,
No, I've never seen it.
She was
I know the
fully
song.
going for it, and there was like a black dude in a suit who
I
just looked like
remember.
he'd been talked into it.
Yeah, and he's like, I need the check, man.
I was like, I need the money. I need the money.
My rent's due.
Yeah, exactly. You're paying for the mortgage. Well, yeah, it's interesting you said that because it does, to me, it has a sort of like British pop feel. Don't know why, like the video
The
looked
video,
British.
yeah.
The song sort of like, yeah,
Quite
like
budget.
to me. Yeah, budget basically. No, sort of like, yeah, it just had a sort of like Atomic Kitten type feel.
Atomic Kitten.
You know, like, the
What a
kid that
reference.
go where we- It reminded me of that a
Yeah.
little bit. Like, yeah. It seems British. I don't know why it seemed like a British video. But I liked it though.
It's a nice song. She is better than that. Like,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it is a good song.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Well, let's do her throwback, baby. Jesus Christ. So the song is, I thought it was called Bye Bye Bye, but it's Baby Bye Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an old school jam from Yoon Mi Rae called Baby or Bye Bye Bye.
One or the other. We'll let you know.
Gemini, Rap City, yeah, another love song. 봐봐. Yeah. 너 나의 초콜릿 달콤한 밸런타인 사랑의 폭풍이 몰아쳐 불어와 너의 품에 태풍의 눈 내 꿈에 그려준 완벽한 수채화 운명이 맺어준 영원한 사랑의 매듭 We levitated to another level 이미 눈치채 눈물이 고이고 영원할 줄 알았던 사랑의 속임수 내 맘을 훔쳐가 내 눈을 속이고 저 찬바람과 함께 baby 봐봐 내 아픔을 다 가지고 멀리 가라 저 찬바람과 함께 baby 봐봐 baby 봐봐 baby 봐봐 사랑했지만은 지나간 시간과 내 지친 마음은 널 잊고 싶어.
Yeah, so 90s. So 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, she could teach Juno Flow a
Yeah,
thing or two
exactly.
about rapping.
Juno flow, got no flow.
Oh, Juno Flow. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh,
That's how we do. You just got schooled. That's how we do. That's how we do. What's wrong? Honestly, what is wrong with me? What the hell is wrong with me?
Juno Flow. That is, but yeah, Yoon Mi Rae is a solid rapper.
Yeah, on her own. Do you know what I mean? Why don't she just
Why don't
rap
she
in
do
her own
it?
song, man? Like,
Yeah,
I
she
understand
needs
trying to
to-
give the step up to someone else, but when you step
You
back,
don't need to do that. No,
It needs to be helping out.
Who you
No,
need
she
to.
really
It doesn't matter.
doesn't.
Don't give anyone a leg up.
Exactly.
Carry on doing your own thing. Squash these small people and just carry on. And that's then you wouldn't end up with Juno Flow on your song. I'm so annoyed about
Is
it.
this from? But we were saying this is such a 90s feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but it's from 2007 or some ridiculous recent time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 90s tech didn't end till like 2002 anyway, so it's fine.
She's
the hangover.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. She probably wrote this in 2002.
Yeah.
It's just seen the light of day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me
It
release
happens.
this. Let me put this out.
She
Exactly.
had a lot on for those 6 years. As well.
She's been busy.
I think this has the song we were saying about artists like idols who are so like Korean and American or like Korean and just not fully Korean, that their songs tend to have a different sort of sound.
Yeah.
That's evident again here, like with Jam Come On as well.
But what is she?
Before.
She's
Korean
mixed
American.
race. I think, I don't know if it's her mum or dad is Korean and then the other parent is African American. Yeah. Her name's Tasha.
Yo!
Like Natasha,
No,
like Tasha Reid, I think her name is.
Oh my
Next.
god, I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, she's.
But yeah, it
mixed
tends
race.
to have a different sound.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Okay.
And you can totally imagine this song fully in English, can't you?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you. I mean, like, I guess you could with any song, but this one you can imagine it
particular,
flowing
yeah.
really well as well.
Yeah.
Especially.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I like her husky voice. It's so different from her singing voice. Because the singing voice is a kind of a fragile sound to it. Not that it's a weak voice.
No, it's just
but there's
very-
something about her vibrato in her voice. It's just like. It's
Really
just a bit gentle.
Yeah.
But with this, she's like.
Yeah, she's
It's like two
right,
different
yeah.
people, isn't it?
Yeah.
It works so well.
That's good.
spicy.
It really works though. She
Yeah.
can do anything. She doesn't even have to try. Oh, yeah.
And maybe my kids give me. Oh, nailed it. Juno Flow.
God damn! Honey!
This song was missing.
This house rejects. No more of him, please. Oh,
Fine, I'm
so Oh, no.
So even though that was kind of non-K-pop-y, pop K-pop, cops or nonps, we still have the non-pop K-pop section.
we
to
do.
go.
And what were your first impressions before we say what the songs are? First impressions of both of them? Have you got widely different opinions?
Okay, so the first one we're going to do is newish. I think it came out in May. So when I first heard it, I was like, oh, okay, I did the skipping through thing, and I just happened to catch a chord progression. And I was
Okay.
like, if I hadn't
That's
caught
so
it,
Helen.
music student.
Chord progression.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, yeah, Google's chord progression.
if I hadn't caught it, if I
Siri
hadn't
was.
Siri was
Oh come on, that was about 10 years ago.
Oh God, it was. It was 13 years ago. That's if I hadn't skipped through, or if I hadn't like stuck with that song, I don't think I would have chosen this. But it's got. The more I listened to it, I was like, oh yeah, actually this is really good. So that's the first song. The second one has just been my jam for so long since I can remember, since it came out. And I've got
Jam is
thoughts.
kind of relevant. As you'll see when you hear the song.
See how it's come full circle? Oh my god. Well, the first one, how do they? Oh yeah, PLT. Sorry. It's just because they're a weird group. The group is called PLT, and the song is called, was it
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Do it.
가끔 이런 생각해 yeah. 빛이 보이지 않는 이 긴터널 끝이 뭘 위한 건지 혹은 출구를 향해 걷고 있는 건지 yeah. 평정심을 잃고선 또 고쳐 쓰고 비워 때가 없이 불어나는 스트레스에 내 몸은 꼬여 가끔이 요즘이 돼가는 게 무서워져서 이젠 밤잠도 지새워 Please let me talk about 내 갈증을 해소해줘 넌 나를 계속해서 불안하게 조여줘 내 공간은 갈수록 어지러워 난 계속 외로워져 해로워 다 back up to my time Let me hold you longer 불쌍한 날 잡아줘 이미 추락해버린 날 끌어안아줘 내 눈 속에 난 어떨까 결말은 있을까 yeah. 누가 나 좀 도와줘 yeah, yeah. 그냥 모두 되려 해 Let me free me now free me now free me now free me now 지금은 널 계속 위로 해 Let me free me now free me now free me now I don't know what Hocus Pocus 그나와라 뚝딱 Hocus Pocus 나 절대로 되나 Hocus Pocus 하쿠나 마타타 Hocus Pocus
Feel me now, right be on it, we Ay, 울리는 것만으로도
That was
Hey.
Hocus Pocus. A
PLT.
Yay. Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I like it.
I like the kind of
It's weird, isn't it?
the sort of plodding, like bopping, nod
Yeah.
your head kind of
Yeah.
beat that it's got.
But that booty bouncing line's really
Yeah,
on.
Excuse me. What did you say? Imagine getting handed them lyrics to sing. Like, oh, I don't want this. Sorry, you want it to be a rapper. So.
Yeah, that's
You
what
weren't here when we drew straws.
Exactly.
You have to do this rap.
Rappers only rap about booties. So.
That's the thing with the song Hocus Pocus made me think that it's, someone's casting like magic on them and they're so into them because of their casting
The
spell on
booty.
them. And then the
Yeah,
booty
the
bouncing.
booty.
It's like I was like,
It's
oh,
completely.
exactly. I was like, oh. I just have let me down once again.
Just ruined the song.
But he really committed to that. Like,
Yeah, he's a good singer. He's got a good voice. He's got a good voice, but
went high and everything, man. He was
those lyrics are
feeling it in
something
his
else.
gut.
Yeah.
Like, that's experience right there. He's like, yeah. It's just the memories just never left him.
No.
But I guess in theory they're kind of a boy band, except they're not really super boy bandy. This is, I think they're a group of artists from this label, which is Planetarium, which is where the PLT thing comes from.
Okay.
But I don't really know much about them. I know they had another song before, and I think it was called Blah. Might be wrong. That was the other song was called Blah, which is good. But I just thought this was kind of cool. It's like
Yeah, I
it's
do
a
like
weird.
it.
I couldn't put it in a box. It was like it's a bit. I guess you can see a boy band doing it, but at the same time you can't really.
Yeah, I
It's
couldn't see a
too
boy band
chill.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I couldn't see it. Yeah, any of the big boy bands doing this one.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Yes, I liked it.
The Hocus Pocus.
The booty bouncing.
It's a shame that was my one of my main takeaways.
Oh
But
god.
the thing is, like, if this was like a 90s boy band, you know how they would commit to that line.
Yeah,
it'd be like it would be the scene. The person singing that would have the shirt open, the abs on full view. And they'd be like, "We love
So like
rain."
denim waistcoat.
Wind machine.
Wind machine would be out in the rain. Out in the rain.
In the street, like.
Yeah, in front of a big mansion. Yeah. And the girls would be like, "Oh my god, you noticed my booty bouncing. That's why my husband one day noticed my booty bouncing.
No, it's just
in the club." Oh, it's just true love. That's romance, my friend. What were we talking about here? K-pop. So the last one. This is my favorite. This is a banger, and I think way back even in episode 1, I might even have mentioned this.
I think you did, because we did, I
We
want to
did
say communicate,
in,
yeah.
like, episode
And then
something.
you mentioned this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so good. This is PH1.
I know it's one. It's
It's donut.
My life was sweet like donut. 내 전화기가 떨어 pick my phone up. 미안한 한 적은 너도 really rocking everywhere. Yeah, you know I go hard. Hit what? My life was sweet like donut. 내 전화기가 떨어 pick my phone up. 미안한 한 적은 너도 really rocking everywhere. Yeah, you know I go hard. Hit what? 한국 2016. Ay, oh, ay. 그때부터 난 밑에 난 봤지. Ay, on the web like Spider-Man. Rapping our game. Dab 넌 챙겨내 내 목소린 비싸. Sweet 16. Yeah. 바람이 불어 내 삶에. 내가 어디 가든 making waves. 파도 위를 키고 내 음악은 볼륨 키고 up. Let's put it on blast. 비록 여름 몸에 아니라도 내게만은 beach mode. 지난 일은 슉슉 놀지 뭐. 그 뒤론 다시 beast mode. Working all day and night. She call me workaholic. 야근매일에 난 너만 보면 나를 사랑하고 있어 내일의 날. 누구나 할 줄 아는 말은 쉽지 when it's easy. 너무 시시 마치 시험장으로 치쉿 like 뻔한 얘기 뻔한 가사 뻔할 테지. 근데 변하고 있는 그 삶의 위치 이건 내 view. I'm savvy when it comes to me rapping. Plans coming true and I'm at them. No paper planes, I'm David Blaine. Popping up like magic. My life was sweet like donut. 내 전화기가 떨어 pick my phone up. 미안한 한 적은 너도 really rocking everywhere. Yeah, you know I go hard. Hit what? My life was sweet like donut. 내 전화기가 떨어 pick my phone up. 미안한 한 적은 너도 really rocking everywhere. Yeah, you know I go hard. Hit what? Hit what? 나의 직업은 2 times
Donut. Nailed it. That was nice. Yeah. Bringing it back.
Talk to us, Helen.
I love it, man. PH1, let's get it done. So first I heard of this artist was from a different K-pop podcast called This Week in K-pop, and it was a long ass time ago.
Traitor.
I'm sorry. It was a
You
long...
listened to another. Oh,
Yeah, before we
Wow.
started this one, and now I don't listen to it no more.
sacked it off.
Sorry, guys. Listen, they just were a little bit too cool for
That's
everything
fine,
like
that's
that.
right, Helen.
I'm
That's
sorry. I'm listening to it right now. I got one ear on it. I like it. I think at the time when I first heard this, I only knew of Jay Park from what's the name of the band? Is it 2 PM? But I knew that he did some solo stuff, and I've come to really like him in the last like year and a half, 2 years or whatever. Because so Jay Park, he says it in the lyrics in his verse, which won't be in the clip. But he says AOMG Higher Music.
Ah.
They're his two label things that he runs, and he gets his friends involved in it. And he's really supportive of new talent, and he's, oh my god, he works so hard. Like, he's just built up his fan base and his career and everything. And PH1 as well. I actually saw a tweet by PH1 that hit me in the feels the other day, because I was like, you know, we were talking about this before we started recording. When you go through these times at work where you're just like, I'm not doing what I want to do. And he tweeted, PH1 tweeted, he was like, in September 2016 I was working in an IT company. He goes like, and now I'm traveling the world doing my music. And I was like, do you know what, dude, like, there's still time. And the thing that it comes across in their music, not just in their records but when they perform as well, that they're just doing what they love. And they're doing it really, really well. Like, I love this song in particular though, just because it's fun. It's so upbeat and it's so summery.
Yeah.
It'd be good to put on the podcast now because it's summer. But yeah, what do you guys think?
I love it. I've heard it before now. I think you probably introduced me to it. Yeah. I really like it as well. I don't know much about PH1 or Jay Park really, but actually no, I've heard another Jay Park song. that he did with Hoodie.
Oh, All I Want to Do.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that one as well.
wow.
It's a good song as well. It's a banger. But yeah, I really like that song. Like you said, it's really summery. It's got a nice beat to it. I like the video. The video is really funny. But yeah, I just really like it. It's just a really good like K-pop song rather than K-pop. Yeah.
And you mentioned that his rapping voice when we were watching the
Oh my god,
video,
yeah, he's got a nice
it's,
rapping voice.
I was saying it's very much him. Like
Yeah.
he's not trying to be anyone else. Like
Yeah.
he's not putting anything on. Gino flowing. Yeah,
The other one,
Juice.
Mood is bouncing. Or,
yeah, he's just really confident. Like, he's just really confident in himself.
Let's not kill the vibe. Let's not kill it.
But I know what you mean, because when I first heard it on that other podcast, what they said was I don't know if it was J Park or PH1 they were referring to, and it applies to both of them, but I'm pretty sure it's PH. Well, I'm not sure because I haven't done the timing, but like it gets to a point where you realise that he's been rapping for like a full minute, but it doesn't feel like you're not like waiting for the chorus. You're like, oh, he's got a good, like, do you know what I mean? You could listen to him just keep rapping, and you're like, and that's true of both the verses, because with J Park's verse as well, it gets to a certain point, and you're like, actually, this has been a while, hasn't it? That he's still going, but yeah, okay, I'll just keep listening.
Yeah, that's true.
So I really like them both. I think J Park got a lot of respect for because he's always he's such a hard worker. Although he did put out a song.
Soju.
Oh yeah,
man, I hate it.
no, was it Future? Or was it 2 Chainz?
I don't even know because I hated it. Like
I think it was 2
I think it was
Chainz,
2
yeah.
Chainz.
But either way, it was
I
bad.
heard something and I was just like, dude, don't.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like, I saw, he seems a bit disenchanted, or I don't know what the word is, but he tweeted, he's like, oh, can I make it doing something that's not typically K-pop? I don't know, like he seemed a bit unsure. But this isn't typical K-pop anyway.
No.
So it's like he was
Yeah.
doing
I think
things differently before.
So
he
he's-
didn't do Soju. It was
Yeah.
like,
Because he had he was part of a boy group. He was in a group called 2PM, I think. I think it was 2PM he was in. And then he branched out by himself.
Mm.
And it's all, he's done kind of all the things that people do independently to get their name out there. Like he's done YouTube and he's on Instagram and Twitter and he's done these collaborations. But he's also done some stuff on TV. Like he is still like known in Korea. But he's kind of more of an edgy thing. And you see all his tattoos on his neck and stuff. Like tattoos are just kind of, they're not a
Not the
taboo,
done
but
thing,
they're not really the
yeah.
done thing, especially not as visible as that.
yeah.
So he's still sort of an outsider, and I think that he definitely doesn't want to be part of the K-pop world again. But I think his aspiration is to be part of like American hip hop rather than just the Korean hip hop style. But it's easy for me to be like, why would you care? Rah rah rah. But obviously that's what he wants. So I just think Soju wasn't very good.
I think with
Stop.
it was his first, I'm guessing, like definite foray into American hip hop. So
Yeah.
like for a first attempt, you know what, fine.
Yeah.
So you know what, whether he does next, whoever he works with next, we might be like, oh, you know what.
But I don't know why he couldn't rework something like All I Want to Do or Me
That's-
Like Ya
yeah.
into just America. I'm sure he's done a version of, I think it was Me Like Ya. that
Oh,
was
yeah.
all
Me Like
English.
Ya.
Yeah,
That
I think
song's such a good song.
I think he did it all in English at one point. But it's like, why?
It's so good. I love it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like he's so good.
Yeah.
PH1's good too, though.
Which is a song.
Yeah, it's a song, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a
Yeah.
whole unit like of people involved in higher music, and all of these. I don't want to say underground rappers because they do stuff. There's like Loco and Grey. We did Grey was on Dali.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So all of these like Korean rappers, I think this is one of the things that we're hoping to come out of the non-K-pop thing is just there is this independent side to it. It's not just the homogenized.
I think people
Big
were surprised
labels.
to find that out as well. A lot of
Mm.
people who don't, because but I have to say, when I was like a bit more ignorant of K-pop, I thought it was all like Twice. I thought it was all like UMB. I thought it was all like Stray Kids.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ugh. But then when you hear just the variety of it,
Yeah.
there's so much more to it, and there's all these other, like you said, independent underground,
Yeah.
in inverted commas, artists.
So it's
They do
K-pop,
their thing.
K-hip-hop, is like K-indie
Yeah,
covers
music.
everything.
It's just
Yeah.
as diverse as pop music.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
Yeah.
let's be real.
Better?
It's better.
Yeah.
There's not that much diversity in the sound.
Yeah, not anymore.
Do you know what I mean?
Anymore,
There just
no.
isn't.
Yeah. It's true, no, yeah.
You're right.
Not to be rude, but there's just not that many like pop groups either, is there? We mentioned Little Mix before, and I think they're the only ones who are doing that kind of
But
thing.
then I think even now, I think they're kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, because they are the only ones.
Yeah.
So, like, there's acts like there are like pop acts, but the kind of pop has changed. Like Charlie XCX or whatever. Like, she's dreadful. Not to be rude, but to be totally rude, just dismiss someone's whole career. She's dreadful. But that's pop music now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But that was Donut. It's such a summery song, and it's also donuts are delicious. So why not?
But when the donut fell off the conveyor, but you're like,
Sorry, but how are you going to
distraught. That made me laugh. That was sad. That was the saddest bit, actually.
So many tasty donuts in that video.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're going to pour one out for that donut and wrap up the episode.
Just a sad version of the my life.
This sweet like donut.
It's like a slow motion like footage of it falling.
Spinning in there.
Superimposing that as me with a tear.
You're quite little donuts.
It's like donut. Jesus. Hannah, thank you for joining us.
Thank
How'd
you
you find
guys.
that?
I loved it.
You're still not getting your
actually.
money. But
Yeah, I want my money back.
Stop smashing stuff.
Yeah, money back, bitch. No, I had a good time. That's listened to some really good songs actually.
When? Before the podcast?
Oh!
Besides the one who's having this playlist and I'm slagging it off.
No, I had a good time. Good
Let
time.
us know what they are.
Yeah. sunny summer. Sunny summer, you guys. Sunny summer is the best. Sunny summer is the best.
Enough.
Retro future for me. It's right.
I've even forgotten how that song goes.
Retro
That's future.
because they're robots.
I get it. It's the future. I get it.
Oh man. Well, yeah, guys. Whoever you are. This is a message just for me when I listen back to it. Thanks for listening.
What do you want to tell yourself?
Yeah, future.
Don't forget the sandwich in the fridge.
My heads.
Future sandwich. Eggs and bacon.
Listen to this, but you're like, what the fuck?
We have to publish this. Anyone can hear this nonsense. That's
Good. That's our brand, okay? Screw it all.
Did you right? I'm not kidding you. When I was listening to editing down the episode 9, and the song.
Go on.
Which song's that?
The one about K-pop. Don't be.
It's like don't be about
I
Everyone's like, see you next time. That's it.
See you next time. Don't be about. I can't believe how much I made myself laugh. It's so ashamed.
Watching it back, it is funny though. Yeah, it was funny.
Well, we truly will. We'll see you. Your heart. Oh my god.
I'm alright now. Oh god.
We'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah.
Some K-pop.
Woo. Okay.
See you
Yes.
next time.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Don't be a flop.
Don't be a flop.
Don't be a flop.